It's Christmas, and joy is reborn, mindful of Jesus that first Christmas morn. Uncle Paul brought a cool Christmas gift this year, one for all the guys in the family. Bo unpacked the present, all the raw materials needed to make our own knives, steel blanks, wood, and the tools to shape and create our own individual designs. We had about a week of holiday vacation, so we got right to the fun project. It started with each of us choosing our own knife type, and then Uncle Paul drew and cut each one to trace on the metal blanks. Now, using an angle grinder with a cutting wheel, it was time to shape each steel knife. The steel was clamped tight in a vise, and many cuts were needed to finish each shape. Then a grinder wheel was used to smooth the steel edges into final form. Uncle Paul started with Bo's knife, and after about 4 hours of work, it was ready to show off. 5 more knives were also cut out this way. Now it was time to bevel each blade. Using a grinding wheel first, Paul then rough sharpened each one on a belt sander. The blades got very hot and were wiped with water to cool them off. Now it was time to cut the handles. A table saw was used to cut the beautiful wood into the right thickness so that the wood could make a sandwich around each metal tang. Each knife tang was traced onto a wood blank, and then a band saw was used to cut the shape. Then handle holes were drilled with a wood press, epoxy and brass pins were inserted, and the wooden handles were tapped into place, clamped, and allowed to dry. A few knives were fashioned with deer antler handles. Then the handles were ground and sanded smooth. And finally, they were oiled and allowed to dry as finished knives. What a cool Christmas gift and project. Thanks, Uncle Paul, for making us something we'll always remember and use. I'm Mike Blair in the Kansas Outdoors.